Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your reading for the week of August 15th. This week I'm still collaborating with Marie Moore. Will be for a while, so if you haven't had a chance to check her out yet, please check her out below at the link in the top of the description. And also this week, I am doing a 20% off sale on all my readings. I'm going away at the end of the month, and last time I went away, I did this as well. So I will not be available at the end of the month at all for readings, and that goes for like the first week of September as well, so from like the end to September. So if you want a reading, now's your chance, and now is a good time to get it because they're 20% off, like I said. Just use the code Minnow at checkout, and if you click below or above, all those same details are on the readings page. So definitely check that out if you'd like a reading. But having said that, and having talked way too much, let's look at what is going on for you this week. Yeah, I'm not surprised right off the bat. I've kind of it's been very similar for a couple other signs. I mean, you have a lot of different stuff actually, which is nice, but the message has been kind of similar. And what I've said to everybody else is like, finally, we're moving out of this area where Mars has been retrograde, and Mars has been moving forward for the past few weeks now, but it was in the same spot as it was. Even though it's moving forward, it's still in the same spot of the chart as it was when it was retrograde. So it's kind of still in that retrograde zone, and sometimes I think that can affect us for sure. I mean, no doubt about it. And it's finally moving forward at the beginning of next week, basically, but I feel like people are actually feeling that now. And you start off with the Eight of Diamonds, so definitely feeling that moving forward energy. I don't know. It's weird. I think that maybe this Mars retrograde was a lot tougher than people realized, even though, Mars retrogrades aren't necessarily tough, but I feel like maybe it was a little bit harder and having to go over a lot of other stuff. It was in Scorpio, a lot of death and destruction, a lot of these terrible things, a lot of craziness in the world affecting us as well, but also in our own lives, it's been affecting us. So, I think this is good for moving forward. And, that's definitely the message I'm getting, is that a lot of people are just finally, it's just like this feeling of moving forward this week. I think people finally feel it, which is nice. But this is a great card of abundance and prosperity and more money and more things coming to you. So I'm really happy to see this. And it also even represents like material success on the horizon. That's even one of the traditional meanings of this card, is material success on the horizon. So I think a lot of you could be even seeing things come in to you, things, maybe something that you want, which, could be nice. Next, you have the Six of Diamonds. Same thing. I mean, definitely represents things coming in, but I think there's a little bit of more momentum. I think maybe for the first time in a long time, a lot of you are feeling momentum, are feeling like there is momentum, maybe is the right way to word it. It's like finally feeling like you can finally maybe do things, and there's a little bit of a push there, and that will keep going. And I think this goes for relationships, business, friendships, spirituality, all areas of your life. I think that finally you're feeling this little bit of a better momentum, better push. I don't know, there's really no way else to say it. So it's almost like I see you this week like starting something new, and and it could be anything, and then it's like you start it, you see that there is like this like little bit of a push, and you're like, well, I'm gonna start something else. So I think a lot of you are going to be starting some new things this week. Could be rather exciting. Next, you have the Five of Clubs. Really great card for hobbies and things like that. There's more fun available to Virgos as well. I think that there's a lot more fun coming in for you, just like fun things to do, fun things to be, friends, socializing, all that stuff is coming up more. And also being able to spend more time on hobbies. It's interesting because this came up for Leo, which is a sign before you, and I feel the same thing for them. Just this more of a like time to have more fun, or spending more time on hobbies and things like that. So I think that a lot of you will be able to do that. Next, you have the Nine of Clubs, achievements and goals and things like that coming to fruition here. So a lot of you could be recognized at work or recognized in business or something, or a lot of you could just be seeing yourselves reaching some sort of goals and setting new goals as well. Again, with the momentum thing, I think that if some of you reach a goal, it's like you're going to be like, well, I hit that pretty easily, so you're just going to set another one, and then you're just going to keep going from there. So I think it's a great time for growth. I think it's a great time to really push yourself as well, for sure. It's one of those things. I think I was saying this to one of the other signs. It's like you don't have to push yourself right now. You're still going to get to a certain level of success just because of this pushing energy. But I feel like the people who really do push themselves a little bit harder are just going to see it faster and bigger as well, and maybe even reaching heights that they've never ever seen before. It's a very difficult time, you know. I've been thinking about doing a video on this, and maybe I will. It's a very difficult time to be alive. However, having said that, I think that we will see some of the most successful people who have ever existed coming out of this time, coming out of this all this craziness and things like that. I think people have had to be more resourceful, more more everything to get anywhere. So if you can be one of those people, I think you'll reach kind of heights that you've never reached before, really. And next you have the Eight of Hearts. Great card for pushing yourself. Like I said, eights are just exactly what you put in is what you get back. So the harder you push yourself, the better with an 8. This is also a great card for socializing. It's an okay card for love. I would say actually this week it is a better card for love because you end with the 9 of Hearts. So there's definitely love on the table, but you'd have to be socializing to get that love. You definitely have to go out there and try to meet people and things like that. But very good card for just seeing a return of energy, and even can represent a gift from the universe. And you end with the 9 of Hearts, which is getting a gift from the universe. It's getting something you wish for. It's a card of wishes, very similar to the 9 of Cups in the Tarot. Just a wish card, getting something you wish for, getting something you want, and seeing that coming into your life. So I really like to see that. You have 2 9s, so I would really focus on creating opportunities for yourself this week. And it's, I keep saying that I'm going to do all these videos, and I never get around to them, but hopefully someday I can talk about 9s as well. They're very important. It's all about creating opportunities for yourself, making these things happen. 9s don't make anything happen for you. They just bring these opportunities to you. So definitely take advantage of any opportunity this week, any opportunity to socialize, any opportunity in business, anything. I think, that'll be nice. It looks like a great week, I gotta say. I think you have one of the best weeks this week, so take advantage of it. And thank you for watching.